Hello, everybody, again from Simplyfoodea YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your great comments and your great feedback. And let's continue about the documentation for the HACCP plan. Now we'll talk about the supplier and the ingredient documentation in our HACCP plan and what our checklist looks like. Okay, we'll start with the shipment. What are the shipment receiving date? So you will mention here the shipment receiving date you have received in it the shipment, either raw material, either sorry, packaging material, whatever the material you have received. Then you will mention the ingredient name. What are the name of the ingredient itself? What are the supplier name? You must mention the supplier name. Then you will mention the ingredient quantity, either with kilogram, either with liter, or whatever the scale you are using. Sorry. Okay. Of course, why the supplier and ingredient documentation are very important, because we are ensuring that we are receiving only the incoming materials which was having high quality standards and safety standards. Okay, so now we'll talk about the ingredient specification or description. What are these ingredients? Either, for example, orange, fruits, sugar in kilograms, water, whatever. A certificate type, certificate of analysis, is very important. We mentioned the COA, certificate of analysis, and also the certificate of analysis or certificate of quality number, certificate validity, when this certificate will be expired. All these parts are very important in the supplier's uh, usage. Here are the certificate validity, if it is valid or not, and now the expiry date of this certificate itself. The raw materials. I want to mention here one point, that you can apply here the first of the expiration production of the raw materials, and then here the expiry date for the certificate or for the ingredient itself. Of course, the ingredient is very important. The lot number of this raw material, or the batch number of it, from the certificate of analysis, or the data related to it. Also, if there is any production lot and shipment lot, so it's better to differentiate between the both. How you receive this raw material? What are the shipping method? Either it's by plane, by containers in the ship, whatever, shipping temperature, and of course the shipping humidity. So we need here to write the humidity, because each raw material have its own standards related to the temperature and the relative humidity it was shipped by, either if there is any third party for the shipment. Verified by, what are the verification of this step, and the status of the raw material in good condition or bad condition. Additional note, the inspection result, either the inspection result is good or bad, and also the status. Maybe you can write the status of the raw material, so you can mention that it is a solid, liquid, or gas, or whatever storage condition, good storage condition or bad. Handling structure, ready to use, heat, whatever. Supplier contact person full name, supplier contact information mobile, supplier contact information email. This is very comprehensive, detailed supplier location, and finally the delivery condition. So all these parts are related to the supplier and ingredient documentation. You can add here, but this mainly are very important for the supplier itself. So I can evaluate the supplier itself from this part. So best of luck, and we'll continue and let's review again our list because I finished the HACCP plan documentation, either the other analysis or CCP or BRB, the monitoring, the corrective action, verification records, training records, and the upcoming. And now we are talking about the supplier. Now we'll talk about the distribution and storage records, the consumer complaint, cleaning and sanitation, pest control, recall, environmental monitoring, retention samples, or shelf life warehouses, incident reports, on hold reports. Okay? So, best of luck of all of you and awaiting your feedback and goodbye.